ICR.
Hi.
Hola.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
I said, hola, ¿cómo está? She said, konnichiwa. She said, pardon my French. Je m'appelle Nina.
Je m'appelle Alison. Comment ça va? Ça va bien?
Allie, I think we're having a guest coming
Oh, really?
because I just got info that our guest is coming today.
Oh, he's actually coming?
yes.
Oh, my God. Well, that changes the conversation.
Just a little bit, but that's okay. Okay. So, now that before he comes, I actually wanted to get into a little topic.
Ooh, this is a good topic.
A little topic that I like to call anxiety. Totally kidding. It's called anxiety. We all have it. Don't lie to yourselves. So, Allie, have you struggled with anxiety? Honestly, okay, first of
Absolutely.
all, let's all just embrace the tone in this room right now. It might be feeling a little glum, but I promise it's not.
It's not.
It's just like we're getting into character for such a heavy-duty topic.
Really?
I don't know.
We are. No, we are.
Yeah, we are, honestly.
No, really,
okay,
yeah.
continue your story. I did not mean to cut you
Oh,
off.
no, it's all good.
Can you guys tell I'm being nice to her this show?
I definitely struggle with anxiety. Obviously, I really don't think it's as bad as other people's.
Mm-hmm.
But for example, like when I go somewhere, like I remember coming to college for I had a panic attack in the middle of
So
Target.
you have separation anxiety in a
I
sense?
wouldn't say that because I had the same exact issues. Like I just get it when I'm going places, before vacation.
I used to get that.
I worry that I don't have everything I need. I worry
get
that I'm
like
gonna
that
forget
too.
something, and I always do forget something.
Do you want to know how what? Okay, so when I was little, I used to go to Florida with my grandparents because my mom wanted me to spend time with them.
Yeah.
But I would have such weird fears. Okay, so my cousin, one year when we were in Florida, right? She was eating sulu köfte, which is meatballs in Armenian, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so the meatballs were really good. So she ate them really fast, and I guess she didn't this so weird. She didn't chew one of them
Yeah.
fully, and she started choking, and I'm a 7-year-old witnessing a choke attack, and I'm just like, what is this foreignness? I do not know what this is. And so then every time I went to Florida, I connected it back to that moment.
Oh no.
And because I wasn't with my parents, my grandparents are my second parents, but because I wasn't with my mom and dad,
Yeah.
I was what if something happens and I'm not with my mom and dad? I need my mom and dad there, That's why when I came to college, I thought what if I get an anxiety attack? What am I supposed to do? Because I didn't know how my roommates, how you would
Handle it.
react to it, because sometimes you just don't want to deal with it or you don't know how to. But I've been blessed with 4. Can I count? Yeah,
you can.
4 really awesome roommates that deal with Nina's daily psychoness all the time.
Hey,
but it's okay. It's normal. We're females.
It's normal. No, really, I've had panic attacks before. It's happened before. And really, the only ones I can really remember is, there was one time where I had a meeting with my guidance counselor scheduled at the same exact time as a physical therapy appointment, and I could not handle it. Oh, and also in the middle of Target preparing for college because we didn't have I thought of a bunch of new things that I didn't have, and we had a week before college.
So you got anxiety over inanimate objects.
Well, yes. Literally, it was
oh my
so
god,
funny,
I
though, 'cause
don't have
was
a
sitting there.
ruler.
It was in there. It was in Target. I was pushing the cart.
Target. That is where
Target is
everything.
life. It's life.
It is.
It's life.
Honestly, it
I was
truly
pushing the
is.
cart, and all of a sudden, I'm just like, oh no. And my mom laughed at me and told me to knock
I
it
don't
off.
get anxiety. Okay, so the anxiety about going places without my parents, that was more when I was younger, 5th grade, 6th grade type thing.
I had that when I was little.
Yeah, but like
Like, if I
because like
wasn't
when
with
you're
my
little,
mom.
you don't like you can't.
Mhm.
You're not obligated to like fend for yourself, you know.
Yeah.
But like since like we're in college, like you have to,
Yeah.
like, you know, like not everything is handed to you. Like it's not. I do not. I'm figuring all of this out honestly right now, and
Really,
I'm
though?
just, you know, I'm going with it. Like the freaking
Yeah. You just go with the flow.
Nile River. Like I'm just going with
Yeah.
it. But like honestly, it's just like my anxiety is more social.
I have absolutely no social anxiety.
No, it's like not social. Like you know me.
Yeah,
I'm
you
a
could go
very
up and,
social
yeah,
person.
talk
Like
all
I
the
will
time.
go up to you and be like, "Hi," like, "Oh my god, my
Yeah.
name's Nina. I'm afraid of birds." Like, where do you live?
I'm
No,
afraid of
totally
birds.
kidding. Like, I'm very extroverted, but at the
Yeah.
same time, like, okay, here's
You
the
are.
thing. If I if I have like a friendship with someone,
Mm-hmm.
or like my sister, or like my cousins, like, or whatever, like a relationship that like means a lot to me, and like I sense that like something's wrong, no matter like what it is, like I sense something's wrong, I'll automatically like switch off and think that like I caused like whatever
Mm-hmm.
tension is there, which makes you overthink and makes you like think all of these like negative scenarios that like could be a possibility as to why someone is acting the way they are, when in reality it's literally has nothing to do with you. And that like really sucks, because like there's no need to have that anxiety, and then in the end you feel like an idiot, to be perfectly honest.
Yeah,
Like I
really.
felt like such an idiot so many times, because like in a sense it's kind of selfish because you make it about yourself, but like it's not like you mean to. It's because like you care about that person so much that it's just like I don't want there to be any problems. But then again, it's life, and like you are going to have problems, you are going to have to get over it, and you're just going to have to like go with the punches. Like I'm just saying.
Yeah. I think like
So that's
the one skill like I thank my mother every day for giving me is to go with the flow and just like
how do you
I-
do that though? Like I don't
honestly-
get it. Like
what I don't know. My mom literally that's just the kind of person she is. She just goes with like something happened. She's like, all right, cool, let's just do it. And that's the way she raised me. Like I don't have. I mean,
my parents
worry
raised
about
me
very-
like that too. Honestly, like my dad,
yeah.
for example,
Your
both
dad
my
seems
parents.
really chill.
My dad is so chill. Honestly, if you're watching this, hello, you're a very chill man.
He's a very
um,
chill man.
Both my parents have taught me to just like things happen, get over it
Mhm.
type thing. My mom's more like feisty though. Like if you know, if like someone like upsets me, or like if something happens, she'll be
Oh
like,
my
"Do you want me to
gosh.
go into the guidance office?"
My
like,
mom's like that too.
no, but like my dad will just be like, "Okay, so," he literally says and like and like this. He's like, he does this like shoulder thing. He's like, and I'm like, "What do you mean and like how are you not freaking out about this, like whatever?" And he was like, "Why am I gonna freak out about it?" Like he gets so confused that he
Yeah.
starts laughing. And so I'm just like, how are you not getting like frazzled or like anxious about this? And he's like, "Nina, like if someone is going to like," he's like, "it's not always about you," which like not okay. I don't think I'm like, I
No,
don't
you're
try
not
to come
like
off that way, but he
You're
was like,
not
it's
like
not
that, don't
always like
worry.
your fault. Like maybe
Yeah.
like they're busy, like maybe they like something happened at home, like homework, school, like friends, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like it's not always you. Like you can't live like that. And honestly, I really think this all stemmed, like this anxiety stemmed junior year of high school for me, because
Yeah.
like that's like when like I don't know, that was like my time of like bullying per se. I don't know. I just
Yeah.
like it's annoying, but like whatever. It's just but I got anxiety. It was like lunch like lunchroom anxiety.
Yeah.
It was like over petty things that like, "Oh my god, you like him, I used to date him" type things, but like I don't like no man, sorry, but like it was just like I got like anxiety going to school.
Yeah.
Specifically like my lunchtime, and like when lunchtime junior year, you don't got no free periods and stuff like to
Yeah.
like go home and like get food or like go with your friends outside. Like you don't got that. So literally like when I would go to lunch, I would literally I would eat in the library, because like lunch is supposed to be your time I'm getting so philosophical. Lunch is supposed to be your downtime where you eat your food, like chill with friends, like
Mhm.
not listen to your annoying math teacher that tells you like about the diameter every 2 seconds. Yes, I had a math teacher that literally was obsessed with diameters.
Diameters.
Oh, weird. But like, besides the point, that's where it stemmed from. So
Yeah. Honestly, well, that mine stemmed from something that happened. Whatever. But I just remember just like the way, like, I seriously, like, thank you, Mom, so much. Because the way she taught me how to go through life, and, like, it's weird when you figure out, like, other people don't go through life like this. Like, I'm very much, like, it's weird for me because, like, that's
it's
how I
weird
think.
thinking
like,
everyone like lives their life in
Different.
such a different way. Like you
Yeah.
do not know what goes on inside another human being's mind.
Like, for me, like, something happens, like, oh, this happens, let me reflect on it, and then just, like, drop it and go. So, like, if I'm upset with you one day, the next day, we're best friends again for
real.
like, no reason.
Right before we came into this show today, Allie was like, she's annoying me, and I literally just snapped at her, and I got over it.
And I got over it, too. She was like, Allie, and I was like, okay, cool.
But, okay. You do not know what goes through a person's mind.
really
Even
don't.
if they tell you, like exactly
You don't know
what
if it's
they
true.
think. Not even that. Like if, let's say I failed a test. Totally dad is an example. Okay. Didn't fail. 82.
82.
Okay, so let's say I like failed a test, right? And I was like freaking out that like, oh my God, I'm gonna fail, like this, that, and the other thing. And then Allie sees that like I'm freaking out, or she senses that like something's wrong. I could be like, yo, like I think I bombed that like Arabic midterm, like I don't know like what I'm gonna do. Like I could tell her, but she's not gonna know in my mind like all the little details that like you play over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Like you just don't know.
No. Like, I remember, I just,
My
like,
cornea
with you,
itches.
like, with you and your anxiety, like, everyone has to handle it differently. And I'm slowly figuring out how to, like, handle it.
Handle what? My
Handle it,
anxiety?
yeah, and help you get through it.
I don't
'Cause
know
it's
how I handle it.
different.
I really don't know. Have you like picked up? I don't
I'm
know.
picking up on some things.
I don't know how
I'm not perfect yet. I don't know how to have it all, but, like, I know that, like, you got to get everything out first before I start talking.
Yes.
You have to get everything out. And
Yes.
you take your time. Like, you have to pause for sometimes. So, like, literally, you have to pause. And sometimes when that's a problem with me because, like, whenever there's dead air, I just talk. So, like, it's actually helping me, like, learn not to talk. But, like, for me, when I'm having my anxiety, I just need someone to, like, slap me across the face and say, you're fine. Because, like, then I'm fine.
I really need to. I
You
have
need
to
to get
every
everything.
single detail
Every
out
tiny little detail.
because I feel like the person needs to know exactly everything so they could understand where I'm coming from.
Yeah.
And honestly, maybe it's because like I want an answer. Like I want to feed you the information so you could spit back the answer that I want, but I know
Yeah.
that life doesn't work that way and you're not always going to get the answers that you want.
Yeah.
And it just sucks sometimes because like you just don't want to like hear certain things and like maybe even like what the person says is true, maybe it isn't, it's just an opinion, but like at the same
Exactly.
time just like the principle of hearing it when
Yeah.
you don't want to is such an annoying thing, but like it is such a needed factor in like honestly just living a basic life. Like it sounds corny, but like I don't know. Like you
No, I
need
get it.
you need to like you need to be like shut down to like turn back on if that makes
You know,
any
I
sense.
get that.
Like
I
a
get that.
machine.
No.
You feel?
I feel.
I
But
think our guest is lost.
how is he lost?
I don't know. The message just isn't loading.
All right. Well, we gotta go. We're gonna
Don't
bring
worry,
you
we'll
to,
be back. I promise you'll see
we-
my beautiful face, hear my awesome voice.
and we'll see if our guest is here or not. Whether the topic is later or not. Let's find out.
Alrighty, my darlings.